What's going on? What's up? Hello, Mist Village. How is this fine weekend treating y'all? Let's see, what's going on? I just went for an epic river walk. That was pretty cool. No issues there. Hold on, let me deactivate this. Oh, hello to our first couple people. Good to see you. Hold on. What's going on? So, writing, obviously, doing lots of writing. Hello, Daniel, first one here, Chris Lita. So yeah, we have a bunch of these top fan things going on now, which again, I do not choose the top fan. Facebook does, but I appreciate all of y'all. It's just that I love the top fans just a little bit more. Just a tip more, just a little bit. What's up from Kuwait? Top fan in Kuwait. What's going on, Steve Flesher? Always the man. Helps keep me on the plan. Hello. I don't know, I'm trying to get the Facebook up on my laptop, which is what this is leaning against, so I can read the comments and stuff a little bit easier. All right, so I was told by my wonderful assistant, Geneva, to go over a couple things. One is that there are some super awesome Miss Villagers that are getting a party together for the Miss Village. It looks like it's going to be in November. Yeah, it's just going to be people at a campground, and we're going to have some food and some drinks and have some fun and whatever. I don't really have the details as much because I'm not the primary person planning it. You can check it out. I know we're on the page right now. You can check it out in the Miss Village group, the new one that we keep talking about, and you'll get all the details. So yeah. So that's cool. Oh, I also want to show you something. So as you guys know, huge fan of Firefly because it's the greatest show of all time. So I made a new T-shirt that I hope that you guys will like. It's, it says if you know, you know, which means I'm not gonna explain it, but if you know, because Nathan Fillion is the man. So what up? All right. And Molly is a self-appointed top fan. That was my assistant telling me to do the live, which clearly are doing. She was not in the know. All right. So yeah, so that's cool. I think there were other things that I'm supposed to talk about. Alma plushies, we are getting new designs out. That first one, we're going to do better. Maybe we'll try to do the thing where it can sit on your shoulder or the tail can wrap around. It's going to be super fun. What else is going on? JordanCon is coming up. It's an event that I will be at here in Atlanta for, Robert Jordan. I think Brent Weeks is going to be there this year, which would be pretty cool. Let's see, what else is going on? We're working on getting some Miss Village hats coming about, some license plates tags, some skins that can attach to the back of the computer. Book 8, still I got about 15,000 words done this week. So that was pretty cool. I'm also trying to do the exercise thing, lose the weight, keep it grown and sexy. I don't want to hear how much sugar is in a smoothie. I just went for an insanely long walk. Eat it. All right, let me see if I can catch up with some of this. Richard Ryan got all the audiobooks. I appreciate you, sir. And so Sean's asking, where did the pixie come from that hit the lich? It was a Sakaru pixie, and that's a spoiler, so we won't talk about it anymore. But you can talk about it in the group if you put spoiler first. Let's see what else is going on. What else is happening? So I think I told you guys, I was out in LA for a while. I might be going out again sometime soon. Again, nothing definite, just, first steps and, hopefully getting something done that we would all want done. But yeah, so, Sean, no spoilers, no questions on here. So Molly says Firefly is number one. Yes, Firefly is number one. It's super awesome. Hello to Michael Galatito. Right on. Good to see you, Brett Ivy. Brown coats for life, yeah. Logan's asking if you asked me, missed about talking about the next book. Dude, Sean, Hartung, no spoilers. You know the rules. Shrapnel popcorn, everybody, yeah. All right. So wait, hold on. I think, Yeah, so Logan's asking me about the book, and I'm working hard on it. You know, because of what happened with 7, where I was like, it's going to come out, and I kept having to push it back. I promised myself I would never tell you it was going to be ready at a certain time until I knew. I'm not going to guesstimate, I'm not going to whatever, like, when it's ready, because it was as stressful for me as it was for you guys. So I will just say that I'm working on it, and I think it's going to be, I think you're really going to enjoy it, but, you know, I will let you know when it's time. All right, Connor Pope, it has been a minute. How's it going, sir? So Chad likes his shirt. Awesome, cool. And James Hilly said, I love how Alaron is basically Brad Pitt, except for eating on screen. He drinks on screen. Does Brad Pitt eat on screen a lot? That's funny. Sean, no more spoilers, buddy. George wants an assistant. You gotta work hard, man. You gotta work hard. You know, I was in these trenches alone for a while until I got my wing woman. Yeah, she's the goose to my Maverick. Speaking of which, they're remaking Top Gun. Really not sure how I feel. I mean, I love movies, and a lot of you guys may know. And these remakes, I'm just like, come on, why are you messing with classics? Like, make something new. You know, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, they're remaking. What is that amazing one where Steve Martin was a con artist back in the day? I want to say Inglourious Basterds. It's obviously not Inglourious Basterds. That's, Brad Pitt and whatever. The Distinguished Gentleman. I don't know. Anyway, they're remaking that now, and I'm like, come on, guys. That's such a classic movie. All right. Anyway, why is the image reversed and all the writing backwards? This is like a mirror thing. Look up mirrors, and yeah. So, so Logan's saying he wishes I did a voice in the audiobook. No, you don't, because I'm not that great with it. And Nick is amazing. Tyler says, "What shirt am I wearing?" This is one of the oldest shirts, the LitRPG sword. This is like one of the very first designs that I ever came up with. Yeah. So no, unfortunately, this one is not for sale. This is a custom that I'm gonna use to try to walk that subtle line with Nathan Fillion between being memorable and not super duper creepy. So we want memorable, not super duper creepy, because we want Nathan Fillion to read The Land and decide to, bring it back and make a spin-off in space with Firefly. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. It's not like I have it all written down in my dream journal. So yeah. Let's see. Brandon, I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like you're pretty awesome too. Dude, Sean, what is up, man? You know it's no spoilers. You know what's going on. Jay says, am I ever coming to the UK? I'm definitely coming to the UK. I don't have any specific plans to come to the UK yet, but I'm definitely coming to the UK. And so, I mean, I think I've told you guys before, but so I'm an indie author, right? Which means it's basically just me and this laptop and my wonderful assistant, Geneva. Which basically means, this is my buddies in the back, which basically means that while I've been, blessed to connect with a bunch of awesome people and a bunch of people have read the books, I don't have those conglomerate publishing companies behind me that are like, oh, we're setting up such and such and blah, 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 London. It would just be me and a ticket. So, maybe one day, but, it's a little different for my sitch because, I'm just an indie trying to get this stuff out to y'all. What's up, Noel? What's up, Jen Gaspard? I think this might be your first time here, so welcome. And Jennifer King, hello, Captain Awesomeness. Frank Santa Claus. I'm gonna say Santa Claus. And he's saying hello from Wacken, Germany, visiting from Cape Cod. Okay. Hello. All right. Let's see. All right. So Sean, I appreciate that. All right. So Chris says he's still waiting on the LitRPG business cards. Got the shirt. Chris Litta, please, because again, just me and Geneva, so sometimes things slip through the cracks. Please just message me and we'll send the cards out. Because that's one of the things that the best thing that I have going for me is y'all. So if you travel for a living, or if you have a bunch of people in your office or whatever, and you just feel like handing out some cards, we'll send you a free box of cards, and they come with a free comic book that you can get on your phone just by looking at it through your camera. So anyone that's interested, or anyone that has a physical space, like a dentist's office or whatever, I'm happy to send a free book for the waiting room, whatever, just let me know, because I really appreciate y'all. So, all right, Tyler is on the 3rd listen of the audiobooks. I believe the record so far is 6 listens for all 7 audiobooks. I don't know. David is asking for a word count of all the books together. Let me say that, so book 1 was 95,000, and then they went up by like 10,000 for everyone after that, to like book 6-ish, you know, five's a little longer than 6. And then book 7 was 455,000 words. So, Jeff wants to know if this is a TV show. So one day it would be really great. So Nick, Stefan, I went to Napa for a wine train thing like about a year ago, and it was actually one of the best trips ever. So it was pretty awesome. I may make it out there again. Lots of hills. Destiny, what up from Georgia? I like people in Indiana. So let's see. Warden just got off work. Won't be able to listen. Get some rest, Warden. All right. So Devin Copeland, what's up? I see you. And John Mazua says, what's up from Honduras? Look at this. We're like combining people from around the world. I mean, look, I know I'm a little bit of a dork, but it is pretty cool that people from literally around the world are all together right now, us just like talking and vibing. Like, that's kind of crazy. It's super cool in my opinion. All right. I appreciate that, Brandon. Thanks for having my back. Let's see. Justin Seek, you made a live vid. Welcome. And Brian says he wants a tattoo. So all of my artwork is on the, so you guys may not know, but we, we just got our 14th tattoo of the land, which closed the second quest of Etched Mist, which means that everyone there gets a signed book, and the winner got a full signed box set. Super cool, you know, full side tattoo. So we've opened up the third quest of Etched Mist right now, but it has to be an approved image, man. You can't just have a dragon that you got 20 years ago and then tell me it's Alma, man. Nah, like, you know, it's not just a hat rack. I can think, okay? So it either needs to be like one of the images, or, you know, just like hit us up beforehand if you have something like super artistic that you want to get done. But yeah, that's it. So far we have 14 tattoos though, which is pretty insane and awesome as well. All right, so Destiny's asking, so, will the audiobooks come out at the same time as the ebook? And the answer is no. And again, that's part of the whole like being an indie author thing, where generally speaking, like when you have a traditionally signed author, their book has been done for about 2 years beforehand. And then, like, you know, they keep it for press and for marketing and blah, 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 so they can organize everything to come out at exactly the same time. I don't really like people making people wait. So Nick, who is the best in the business, is also like booked up like years in advance. But because we're buddies, he leaves like a certain amount of time open every 3 months for me, just in case I have a release. So how long it takes for the audiobook comes out depends on how quickly that window is that he has open for me. So I mean, it's really just kind of like a roll of the dice, and unfortunately I can't tell you when. So Tyler says, looking for the lanyard. You know, the lanyards came out like super great. I don't have any right here, but you guys have seen the lanyards. And I'll be giving out a bunch of free stuff at JordanCon as well, obviously. But yeah, I'll be doing I've got a bunch of orders that are backed up, so I'll do those this week as well. And I agree, Tia, Top Gun cannot be remade. I mean, if they do remake it, they really have to lean into the gay this time. I mean, it just needs to be like over the top, because I got into this huge argument with somebody over the weekend who was like, Top Gun's not a gay movie. I mean, they literally have websites about how Top Gun is the gayest movie of all time. I mean, Jesus, tighty whities for days. They never heard of boxers in that movie. Jesus. All right. Jen says, take as long as I want to take book 8. You heard it here, folks. I appreciate that, Jen. I will not share your address so they don't come and peg you with popcorn. No spoilers, Alex. Peg them with popcorn, everybody. Let's see. So yeah, anyone that wants to like talk about spoilers and stuff like that, that's why we made the Mist Village group. You know, people talk about spoilers all the time, but you have to put like spoilers and then a bunch of spaces so that people can only see it if they want to look, right? But no, we've got like almost 4,000 people now that are like basically just enjoying rocking and rolling in this like cool forum. Alaron Kong's Mist Village Mafia and LitRPG Lifers. But I mean, again, the link's just at the top of the page. So I hope you join us over there. So Christy's saying, can she see my workspace? All right, let me just make sure there's nothing. Let's just throw that down there. Let's see if there's anything else. That's insane. I don't really see it. I'm pretty messy. I will show you my workspace. All right, so these were a nice gift from me to me Not from me to me. That'd be a little cry for helpy. So yeah, I mean, this is basically it. Like, there's not like, you know, I don't have like a bunch of like, I have a bunch of reference documents that like I look up, and scratch paper where like I'll furiously write down like ideas, but most of it's just sort of in my head, you know. I do a lot of cross-referencing to make sure there's internal consistency with both the numbers and game dynamics, but also like previous books and stuff like that. But no, there's not like, you know, people always ask me like, ooh, what program do you use? I use Microsoft Word. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm just saying like that's how I roll. So yeah. All right, so I hope that helped Christy Rice. I feel like it didn't, but I hope it did. Turia, hello, Top Fan Turia, says it's going to be hard to see. Yeah, I mean, it is, because Top Gun was initial. Okay, so I wasn't going to talk about this, but Tyler Shabig has brought this up. He asked me if I saw a Little Battle Angel. James Cameron, you hurt me, bud. You hurt me deep down, where I'm soft and cuddly. You hurt me with that. What the hell is with that ending, dude? There was no ending. It makes no sense. It was nonsensical. You had these gorgeous, beautiful special effects, amazingly cool choreographed stuff that intermixed with the CGI, and it was still exciting. A new, vibrant world. And then you just Indiana Jones Ford it. You just garbage. James, you know, I have a quote that I've been saying for years that came from the brilliant minds of South Park that talked about how amazing James Cameron was. And it goes like this: James Cameron doesn't do what James Cameron does for James Cameron. James Cameron does what James Cameron does because James Cameron is James Cameron. And I've been saying that shit for years, man. I've had your back. And you screwed me. You M. Night Shyamalan me, man. I feel better. I feel cleansed. So thank you for helping me to lance that boil, Tyler. But, damn it. Anyway, all right. All right, so Nick's saying, have I seen Spider-Verse? So I haven't seen Spider-Verse yet. I know. I'm definitely going to see it. I heard it's super awesome, but yeah, I just haven't been able to see it yet. So Logan's asking, do I play any RPG video games? Not really. I mean, not really any online ones, you know. My favorite game of all time is still Civ 4. And to whoever gave me the recommendation for Fall from Heaven 2, you have delayed the release of Book 8 by at least a week, because that mod is friggin' awesome. So thank you. There's a bunch of cool new games that have come out that I haven't really had the time to check out. But I mean, that's the point. Like, when you get a new game, you have to invest time to like learn how to play and everything else like that. And like, you know, I'm writing. I'm trying to get this book out. So no, you know, I used to make the joke that the worst thing about being a LitRPG author is that you don't have time to read lit or time to play RPGs. I'm doing a little bit more of it because I miss them and I enjoy them. But no, unfortunately, not too much. But I know that y'all do, so I made a Steam group, a LitRPG Steam group that's got like either a couple thousand or a couple hundred, I can't remember which one, people, but like people are playing together. So if you're looking for someone to game, just look for the LitRPG group and on Steam and, you know, rock and roll. All right, let's see. So Dave is asking, who's my favorite LitRPG author besides yourself? So I think there's some really good ones. I think there's some that like make me weep inside. Not in a good way. I will say that some of my favorites are, I think Dakota Kraut's great. I think James Hunter's great. I think they're also just like super cool dudes. But I'd have to say like probably my favorite is old school, and you can't even find them anymore. It's a dude named Brent Roth, who wrote the Dragon's Wrath trilogy, because unfortunately I think that he's passed on. And actually he's been absent for so long that Amazon took his books down, but he was, in my opinion, the first really notable American voice in LitRPG. And, you know, I'm glad that the question was asked so that we can keep his spirit alive if he's not with us anymore. So, yeah, he was awesome. If you have his books, never lose them off your Kindle because you can't download them anymore. But yeah, he was a good dude. And in my very earliest days of learning how to be a writer, he gave me some like helpful constructive criticism and some helpful tips. So he is my favorite LitRPG author. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Mike Hodges, I have not heard of Amped Guard. I do not know what that is. Darcy, always good to see you, Darcy. Molly says that Nathan Fillion would like creepy. I feel like, yes, and I personally like creepy, but there's creepy that I like and creepy where I'm like, I need an adult, hence the t-shirt that I sell. So I'm hoping to be in the first category and not in the second. And Rob Huff says, I'd wrestle a bugbear for some Smoothie King right now. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, man. I told him to put extra strawberries and some apple juice in this. This is so good. Yeah, hope that helped. All right. No, one of the other things that I was supposed to say is that the organizer of the LitRPG party, which again is happening in November, is pledging $300 to help with other people's travels expenses. And it's going to be somebody that does community service because, you know, like we love writing good books, but we also love helping people in this community. So to be a dick, I'm willing to pledge $301 for the same thing. So again, all the details are in the group. Do not ask me now. I only know it peripherally, but the main point is I'm pledging $1 more than that guy. So yeah. All right. And so George is saying, did I see Nathan Fillion and Percy Jackson? Yeah, you know, I mean, so Percy Jackson gets a lot of flack, and I think you have to take it for what it is. It's, you know, it doesn't have the majesty of Starship Troopers or Sharknado, admittedly, but for like a little kiddie thing, you know, it's something that you can ignore while it's in the background and you're doing something else. And honestly, I feel like Nathan Fillion was the high point of that movie. So, you know, whatever. It's like Samuel L. Jackson. He's never said no to a role as long as you have enough money. I respect that. So, obviously, if the land ever became whatever, I would have a Kickstarter just to have a cameo of him saying, motherfucker! And it may not even make sense. They might be in church. Maybe it would just randomly happen, and then he would get out of there. But, man, that would be awesome. So, yeah. All right. So Jay Upton says his missus shrunk his Chaos Seeds top so it would fit her. Honestly, I'm not even mad. All right, so I'm not mad either, and I will make you a deal. Snap a pic that we can put up, and I will send you another shirt that fits you. Boom, boom. 2 shirts. Okay. All right, Arnos says, if this answer contains a spoiler, ignore me. I feel like you're about to get some shrapnel popcorn, but let's see. And can you tell me something about Alma? Can she grow to be a big-ass dragon? Clearly a spoiler. Get him, guys. Get him. Okay. So Natasha says, since we all know we love Firefly, how do I feel about the movie? First of all, I'm a leaf on the wind. That's just a fact. Second of all, I feel like River Tam had perhaps, if not the greatest fight scene of all time, which is very debatable. You know, you got to go old school with Princess Bride with him and Inigo Montoya. You got to give a lot of props and respect to Colin Firth and the Kingsman coming out of nowhere, right? And, of course, the in-fight scene of Expendables 1. And these are just, like, some of the more recent ones. But I feel like it was good. I also feel like what I love about it is that the movie was made because of fan love. It's one of the few cases where Hollywood caved under the fact that there was so much like of a cult following for Firefly that they made the movie. So, I mean, I think it was good. I think obviously they were shoehorning stuff because they didn't expect for Fox to cancel Firefly after 1 season and keep on Fastlane. Anyway, but, you know, it's been a long time. Brown coats forever, but it's been a long time. I think we can let the anger go. I'm happy. Let me put this. I'm very happy they made it. God, and like Alan Tudyk said, like, have you ever made love to a warrior woman? Oh God, I'd give anything. She's, whew, she what's my whistle? So yes, I'm very happy that they made it. So Frank said, if the land goes animated, would I insist that Nick? I would insist that Nick get to be involved, and I don't think it'd be a hard sell because he's amazing. But yeah. So shout out to Ellen Nossel, who, am I saying, I don't know if I ever saying Nossel or Nossel, but shout out to Ellen, who let me talk to her fun kids the other day, and they were the first chapter of the Miss Village Kettle Run chapter. So I don't know if you guys saw those pics on Instagram, but it was super fun. So thank you for including me, Ellen. And I hear that you're getting other authors, so good on you for that. All right, so Alex says he loves the books. I appreciate you reading them, man. I do. Serenity. All right, so Molly is not a fan of Serenity. I think it was pretty fine. Let's see. Cerberus Prime caught me live. What's up? Judson, good to see you. Turia, nice to see you too. And Basim is calling from Beirut, Lebanon. Again, so many cool places around the world all coming together. That's super cool. And so Dave's asking again, I just gave you all the word counts for the books. I just gave them to you. And Asaf is from Israel. What's up? Josh says, sup, home skillet biscuit with some gravy on the side. I just want you guys to know I get a nickel every time I show this, so you know that's how that's happening. This is how I'm paying for my mortgage. All right, I did just go for about a 4-mile hike, so my back is hurting. I gotta get out soon, but I wanted to say what's up to y'all. All right, so announcements. New swag is coming, looking for some hats that are going to be super awesome. And as you guys, anyone that's gotten the shirts know, it's only like the highest quality stuff, so we're not going to get any janky. That's why it's taking so long. Alma plushies as well. Can't allow for any janky, trying to get the best stuff. Jordan Con is coming up. I will be there signing books, kissing babies, maybe some other stuff if you get me drunk. And working on book 8. I will not put myself in the hole promising before it's ready, but I am promising that I'm giving it my all, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. A lot of stuff is answered, a lot more fun stuff is brought in, and there's some fun characters. So, oh, and again, as I was saying, anyone that wants to help out, I truly, truly appreciate it. Helping out takes the form of leave a 2-word review on Amazon for book 1. That's super duper helpful. If you travel or want to hand out some cards, please just message me like right here on this page, and we'll send some cards out to you. That helping spread the word is great, and like let people know that like on the back of the cards, I don't know if I have one up here. On the back of the cards, there's a little QR code. You just look through your camera on your phone and you get a free comic book. That's fun. Yeah, what else? Oh, and if you have like an office space or whatever and feel like having like a book for sale for in the waiting room or whatever, I'll just send you a couple free ones. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Oh, and the Miss Village coins, we're making progress on those. I don't know what the progress is, but we're making progress. If you want detailed stuff, join the Miss Village group. Again, we got about 4,000 people having fun talking about stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and let me answer this. Arnos is saying, why do the Amazon giveaways not work in Europe? It's because of Amazon's policy. Like the Goodreads stuff, why doesn't it work everywhere? That's Goodreads policy. So I do that kind of stuff because, you know, I like Aileron comes with the free and I like to do it, but I can't make them make it go wider. So for my own giveaways, I open up to everyone and I just ask that, like, if you live outside of the US, that you just help with the shipping difference. But yeah, unfortunately I don't make those rules. But anyway, I feel like I'm starting to babble. I'm definitely gonna take a hot shower because I got some man stank on me. But I really appreciate y'all. I could not do this without you. Thank you. So let me just say, please be good to each other. And as always, peace, love, perfect margarita. Bye-bye.